I sluggishly carry breakfast over to the kitchen table.
大丈夫か、修二。最近朝は辛そうだが。
Yeah, I haven't been getting much sleep.
さては夜更かしか？若いうちの夜更かしは楽しいものだからな。父さんなんか学生の頃。
I haven't been staying up late. Whenever I close my eyes, all I see is Shiba-san's smiling face. Her affectionate, motherly smile from when she hugged me, and her delighted smile from when we ate parfaits. Thanks to that, I've been having a hard time sleeping. Even now, just thinking about her is enough to get my heart racing.
修二、どうした？今度はぼんやりして。朝食にも手をつけてないようだが。
Oh, it's nothing. I bring some salad up to my mouth. But I put it back down without eating it.
なんだ、食べないのか？
Sorry, I just don't have an appetite. It's weird, I'm not sick or anything.
修二、父さんはたまに食べるカップ麺なんかも好きだぞ。レトルトや出来合いのものもたまに食べるとうまく感じるからな。
Now my dad puts down his chopsticks as well. Didn't you want to eat cabbage rolls? I never did make those, did I? But Dad hasn't complained at all. He never does.
今はロールキャベツもスーパーで出来合いが売ってるだろ。たまには手抜きやいっそ休むのも悪くないと思うぞ。
Are you worried about me? Just the other day he was worried when he noticed my dead fish eyes returned. I really don't want to explain what's going on to him though.
父さんには随分疲れてるように見える。
I'm not.
いいえ、ここのところずっと頑張っていただろ。それに今日は金曜日だ。たまには自分へのご褒美で3連休してもいいんだぞ。
That's not a very fatherly thing to say. It's not. And if I take today off, I won't get to see Shiba-san for 3 days. Anyway, I'm fine. Stop making such a fuss. I just haven't been getting enough sleep.
そうなのか？
Yeah, it is. I even got my appetite back. See? I lift my bowl and start shoveling rice into my mouth. I'll get to see Shiba-san if I go to school. That thought alone is enough to make me eat. Hell, it even makes me enjoy the food. Men are such simple creatures. I'm reminded of Akagi saying that. There's no way I could deny that now. I finally make it to school. On the way, however, my feet had grown heavy. I've gotten kinda nervous. Now that I think about it, it was kinda awkward when we said goodbye yesterday. I didn't bore her, did I? Or make her hate me? What would Shiba-san think if I act like I did yesterday? No, everything will be fine. Shiba-san is a kind girl. Her kindness is why she's stuck with me this far. We only have a vague idea on how to fill my heart, but she's still here helping me because she's so kind. These thoughts help me calm down. But I'm also worried about something else. I can tell what people are feeling, but I have no idea what they're thinking. Having that kind of incomplete picture would frustrate anyone, wouldn't it? Ah! I happen to run into Shiba-san in the corridor. My heart almost bursts out of my chest. Morning, Shiba-san. I greet her out of reflex. Fortunately, she seems no different from normal. I can actually feel some joy coming from her, like she's simply happy to see me. Sure. It was a fleeting meeting, ended by her leaving for the bathroom. Shiba-san doesn't seem to be worried about anything at all. I guess that whole parfait thing was nothing for her.
おう修二、お前も今来たとこか。
聞いてよ星名、こいつもうドラムの練習してないんだとさ。
Makes sense to me. The party's over now.
だけどさ、熱しやすく冷めやすいのにも程があるってのさ。
ドラムは一人だとマジで寂しいんだって。ま、誰かがまた一緒にライブしてくれるなら別だけどな。
お断りだね。
これだからな。冷たいと思わねえ。
You're such a masochist that I'm sure you like it harsh.
星名も言うね。
The three of us laugh together, Kaido included, even though we are teasing him. I have no problem joking around with my friends. But when I talked to Shiba-san, I struggled to get out a simple good morning. Huh? I suddenly noticed Shiba-san standing there, looking over at us. But the moment we lock eyes, she disappears around the corner.
どうかしたのか?
Nothing important. I quickly turned back to my friends. Was Shiba-san looking at me? I mean, even if she was, it was probably just cause we were laughing so loudly. Though a part of me is starting to get my hopes up. I'm sure I'm overthinking it. Even though I know that, I find myself regularly locking eyes with her during class. Each time we do, we turn away in a panic. I'll then timidly look back at Shiba-san only to find her doing the same, resulting in our eyes meeting again. Currently, we are pretending to look at the blackboard. There are too many people in the classroom for me to tell how Shiba-san is feeling. This is probably only happening because I keep looking at her. I'm sure she's just wondering what the hell my deal is and keeps looking back. But no matter how much I tell myself this, I can't stop glancing at her. I'm filled with happiness if she even so much as enters the corner of my vision. Tsumugi. I want to try calling out to her. This is the middle of class. What the hell am I thinking? Something's seriously wrong with me. I've never felt like this before, so I am at a loss for what to do. What if we weren't in the same club and she hadn't agreed to help me with my problem? I might have graduated without ever asking a girl out. Man, how do so many guys do this? Is the issue here that I'm just too shy? It's lunchtime and I'm in the empty courtyard. I wouldn't have known what to do if I ran into Shiba-san at the clubroom or classroom, so I came here instead. Even though she darted out of class as soon as lunch started.
お、今日はまだあったかいな。こないだよりは全然マシじゃね。
I dragged Kaido along with me, though I feel bad about it. Thank goodness the weather's warm. It's as empty as always.
男二人じゃ寂しい限りだけどな。
Kaido starts eating his lunch. I go to do the same, but I end up putting my sandwich down instead.
それ食わねえの?
Nah, I'm not feeling hungry.
マジ? じゃあ買い取ってやろうか?
You want them?
俺は腹減って死にそうなくらいだからな。てか、本当に食わない気かよ。
He frowns as I attempt to hand him all 3 of my sandwiches.
さすがに1個は食えよ。午後の授業持たないだろ。つかこないだも顔色悪かったし、風邪でもひいてるんじゃないのか?
No. Maybe I'm lovesick. I say how I really feel, but try to pass it off as a joke. I just can't bring myself to lie to anyone. Kaido just looks at me for a moment before speaking in an almost disinterested tone.
なんだそっちか。
Huh? You're not surprised? I was kinda hoping for a laugh there. This is so embarrassing.
いやだって俺は前からこうなると思ってたし、女子ばっかの、それも綺麗どこばっか集めたような部活に男が一人じゃむしろ遅すぎるくらいだろ。
Oh yeah, I remember you saying something like that before.
それと誰かに言わずにいられないけど本気だとは思われたくないみたいな。だからつい冗談めかして言っちまったり。
Right. What is this guy? A psychic?
まあ俺も気持ちはわかるからな。
Huh? Oh yeah, there's a girl you like too.
おいおい、覚えてたから俺に話してくれたんじゃなかったのか?
Sorry, I hadn't forgotten. But I thought you were the best person for me to talk to, regardless of that.
気持ち悪い。
You're not gonna let me talk about this then?
いやいや、今までのお前なら正直殻にこもっちまいそうな案件だろ。冗談めかしてでも話してくれる気になったこと自体が驚きなんだって。
Yeah, I get you.
ま、 誰が好きかまでは聞かねえよ。開放的な性格ならどんどん話して振られてもネタにできるだろうけど、修二は振られた時周りに知られてるのが地味にきつかったりするタイプだろ。
Yeah, I don't even want to think about being rejected.
わかるわかる、俺も同じだから。
Bullshit.
お前こそ相談する気あるのかよ。
Sorry, just surprised. Though I guess you never even told me your girl's name.
そういうこと。俺なんてほとんど可能性ないし、ダメと分かってて好きでい続けるのって結構しんどいもんなんだぜ。
Yeah, I can imagine.
それに女子はさ、この男とは絶対付き合えないと思ってても好かれること自体は嬉しいから、思わせぶりな態度取り続けてくるパターンもあるからな。
That sounds like hell. But this girl isn't like that at all.
へえ、
What?
お前その子のことマジで好きなのな。
That a problem?
いやいや、いいことだと思うぜ、マジで。で、告白するつもりなわけ？
I haven't thought about that yet. Honestly, it's hard enough just saying hi to her.
そっか。
Kaido takes a bite of his sandwich. I was able to talk to her fine until yesterday, but now I'm worried about things getting awkward, so I just can't do it.
昨日までってお前。ま、修二はもともと無理してまで彼女作りたいってタイプじゃないだろ。
No, I'm not.
だからさっきみたいに冗談っぽいノリで告っちまうのもありっちゃありだと思うぞ。
No way, she hates guys like that.
いやいや、ぶっちゃけ告白の仕方で付き合えたり付き合えなかったりするわけじゃないから、相手の気持ちがお前に向いてるならむしろ言い方は何でもいいんだよ。
But I haven't built up the courage yet.
お前その子とまともに話す自信ないんだろ。今まで普通に話せてたのに。だったら時間が経てば経つほど好感度下がってく可能性も高いだろう。
Give me a break. I'm already worrying about that.
好きになりすぎる前に告った方が楽なんだって、俺の経験上はな。だから軽くでもさっさと言っちまうのはありだ。
I don't know.
修二、女に振られてもどうせ友達がいるから平気ってノリで軽く告るのも全然ありだと思うぞ。
Kaido?
あんまり真面目に考えすぎるなよ。男女の付き合いって楽しいもののはずだろ。だから思いよりはいいんだって。軽くでな。
I slowly digest the point Kaido's trying to get across. I'm sure he's right. Thinking about this too much is just making this harder. Thanks, Kaido. I feel a lot better now. I'll think about asking her out, or at least when a good time would be. You think that's good enough for now?
おう、健闘を祈っておくぜ。あと、飯はちゃんと食えよな。
I won't. First Dad, and now Kaido, huh? First things first, I gotta talk to her. I'll just call out to her casually like it's no big deal. I mean, we were able to chat just fine until recently. I ponder my approach until school lets out. I still haven't said a word to Shiba-san since this morning. I'll be fine. It's just another day at the club. I take some deep breaths in front of the club room. I try my best not to think about how weird it is for me to come separate from my classmates. Alright.
こんな短期間にもうここまでかけらが戻っているんですか？私もびっくりしてるんだけど。
Despite all my self-motivation, I still opened the door slowly, which resulted in them not noticing me at first. Ayachi-san and Shiba-san are already inside the club room. At least Shiba-san and I won't have to wait for the others by ourselves.
星野くん、ちょうどよかったです。昨日のこと、綾地さんにも報告してたところなんだ。
Oh, good. The way she's looking at the floor instead of at me is worrying, but at least we are talking somewhat normally. It's all thanks to you, Shiba-san.
そんなことないよ。大したことはしてないし、少なくとも半分は星野くんが自力で回復したんだと思うよ。
You don't have to be modest. You got good results. Shiba-san is blushing in embarrassment. She's probably in a similar state to me. Neither one of us is able to look the other in the eye. Just being near her is enough to fluster me.
一体どうやって穴を埋めたのか気になっていたんですけど、ひょっとしてお二人は交尾をされたわけではないですよね。
Not yet.
あやちさん何言い出すんだよ。
Yeah, you sound like Akagi.
いえ、お二人の様子がおかしいというか、ただならぬものに感じてしまってつい。
Well, I glance over at Shiba-san, who's doing the same with me.
ごめん、私が一人でテンパってて、それが星名君に伝染したみたいでね。
Huh? I thought I was the one spreading it to you.
そうなの？とにかく様子がおかしいのは心の穴と無関係ということですか？多分本当のことを言うと、私にもどうしてこんなに順調なのかわからないんだよ。昨日なんか一緒にパフェを食べただけでかけらが戻ってきちゃうし。一緒にパフェを？
Oh, right. We went to the cafe in order to come up with a plan, but we ended up barely getting anywhere with that.
そうだよね。私も気になってたんだけど、なぜか今日は星野くんに声をかけるのをためらっちゃって。
You too? Oh, nothing. Wait, has she been thinking of me too? I'm not getting my hopes up over nothing, am I?
なるほど。もうそんなに。あやちさん、何か言った？いえ、話し合いをするなら部室でない方がいいかもしれませんね。そろそろ稲葉さんたちも来る頃ですから。
Yeah, you're right.
じゃあまた二人で話し合いだね。
I'm so happy. Too bad I'm still too embarrassed to show it and also to look her in the eye. I just feel lucky to have the chance to be alone together. I'm almost grateful for the hole in my heart and also to Akagi for reopening it.
あれ？先輩と紬先輩。おやまあ、せっかく様子を見に来たのに、もう帰るところなのかな。
We run into Inaba-san and Togakushi-senpai as we are leaving. Do you need us for something?
あれ？前に言わなかったかな。部室へ遊びに行っては後輩の邪魔をするのが私の憧れだって。
Weren't you talking about the student council then?
おかげの OG でもあるつもりだったんだけど、ダメ？
Togakushi-senpai is acting as normal, which means she's getting up close and personal and gazing at me with upturned eyes, making it seem like she's flirting. Worried that her massive boobs will touch me, I lean away from her some. Well...
星野くん、
Shiba-san suddenly grabs my sleeve and drags me away.
早く行かないとまた話し合いの時間なくなっちゃうよ。おやまあ、お邪魔だったかな。ごめんなさい。今ちょっと私が星名くんの悩み相談を担当することになってて。昨日の朝言ってたやつですよね。
Sorry, I might not be able to be in the club room much.
仕方ないですよ。あの時先輩もなんだか様子がおかしかったですし。
Huh? You could tell?
紬先輩から挨拶されて露骨にふてくされた顔してたじゃないですか。先輩のあんな顔初めて見たから、私びっくりして声かけられなかったですもん。
It was that bad?
紬先輩に感謝した方がいいですよ。よく普通に対処するなって感心しちゃいましたよ。いや、私は原因も知ってたからね。稲葉さんでさえドン引きしてたのに、シーバさんは平気だったんだ。何かが始まっちゃった予感がするね。何かって何です？大丈夫、安心して。私は応援させてもらうから。ねえ稲 にでもさ。先輩にはちょっともったいない気がしますけど、私は紬先輩の味方ですからね。めぐるちゃんまでそんなこと言われても。
Come on, you two. You're embarrassing her. Now it's my turn to pull Shiba-san by the sleeve and rescue her.
まさかの先輩がナイト役に。これは本格的にお邪魔みたいだね。
I'm telling you, it's not like that.
よし、そういうことにしておくね。
Hey! The two of them disappear into the club room. An awkward atmosphere is left hanging over me and Shiba-san.
なんかごめんね、星野くん。
No, I'm sorry. You shouldn't have to go through all this just because you're helping me.
星野くんこそ迷惑だったんじゃない？
No way! Not in the slightest. Our eyes meet. But this time we both smile. We can't help but laugh at how ridiculous we are both apologizing to each other and denying any inconvenience.
なんかおかしいね、私たち。もうさっさと行こう。
Haha, yeah.
けど、本当に迷惑じゃなかった？
Not at all. It's kind of pleasing for me in a way.
よく考えたら、もっとちゃんと否定しておくべきだったかもって。もし部の中に星野くんの好きな子がいたら誤解されちゃうんじゃない？ひょっとして本当にいたりする？
No, don't be ridiculous.
じゃあ同じクラスの誰かとか。星野くん？
My visible shock has her totally suspicious. The people who are in both my class and club are really limited.
まさかあっちこっちに好きな女の子がいるの？
Why would you think that?
だって教室なら刈谷さんとか、部室ならめぐるちゃんやあやちさんといる時もすごく楽しそうじゃない？戸隠先輩ともずいぶん仲良さそうだったし。
You really do still think I'm a playboy, don't you?
隠してるだけで実は結構モテてそうな気がする。
No way, that can't be. You know I can tell how other people feel, right? I'd be able to tell if a girl liked me.
わかるの？
Maybe. I don't think anyone actually does like me though. I just have the feeling it would be easy to tell if they did. Probably. Shiba-san?
やっぱり全然わかってなさそう。
You don't know that. Though, even if other girls did like me, there's only one girl I like. Imagine how much of a badass I'd be if I actually said that out loud. I know Kaido advised me to ask her out casually, but I can't do that. That's just not who I am. Well, let's put that aside. We are here to discuss how to fill up the hole in my heart.
一緒にパフェを食べるだけでいいんなら、いっそ他の子にも頼んでみたら？
Huh? Did you not like it?
そうじゃないけど、悪い気がして。ねえ、星野くんだってその方がいいんじゃないの？私といる時よりみんなといる時の方が楽しそうに見えるんだもん。
No, but... That really hits where it hurts. My heart filled up because I was with Shiba-san, and even if that wasn't true, I'd still wanted to be her. Filling up my heart previously took several months. You saw how surprised Ayachi-san was, right?
そうだけど。
I went to eat parfaits with Togakushi-senpai once, but that didn't fill my heart. I watched a movie with Inaba-san and Ayachi-san, but that didn't change anything either. So you... Huh? Shiba-san's face has turned grim.
やっぱりいろんな女の子といろんなことしてるんだ。
What? Wait a moment, Shiba-san.
星野くんはこっちじゃないでしょ。
Why are you so angry? Did I do something wrong?
そんなの 私にもわからないよ。
Huh?
綾地さんたちと映画行ったことも、戸隠先輩とパフェ食べてたことも、私初めて聞いた。そしたらどうしたわけかモヤモヤしてきて。とにかく知らないものは知らないよ。
Shiba-san? Is she jealous? Look, you really are the only one who's been able to fill the hole in my heart.
そんなのわからないじゃない。他の子でもいいかもしれないでしょ。
I do know that. It has to be you, Shiba-san.
自信がなさそうな言い方だよ。
No, I didn't stutter because of that. Ah, I've got it. Let's walk home holding hands.
何言い出すの星野くん。
I've never done this before, nor is it something I'd want to do with anyone else. So if it fills up my heart some more, you'll know I'm not lying, right?
でもそんなの恥ずかしいよ。
My face is on fire right now. Seems like I can still muster some lines like these, even if I can't ask her out. You promised to help me fill the hole in my heart, didn't you?
でも突然だし脈略がないよ。
It really hurts to see you distrust me so much. Holding hands would have done wonders for my heart. I put on a sulky act. Trying to take the edge of the conversation is my way of escaping from it.
そもそもどうして私と手なんかつなぎたいの？
To prove that I meant what I said. That it has to be you and no one else. If we were just friends. If I were to do this with a guy, nothing would happen. I can't put those thoughts into words, but I think Shiba-san has an inkling as to why. Why she's the only one who fills the hole in my heart.
変なことしない？
You'll be holding my hand. I won't be able to. I walk up to Shiba-san and timidly take the hand she offers me. My mind goes completely blank the moment our hands touch. People say they feel like their heart is about to leap out of their chest, but that metaphor is nothing compared to what I'm feeling now. It's like someone's pounding out a drum solo in my chest. Thanks to my nerves, it takes no time at all for my palm to get sweaty. Crap, this has got to gross her out. But Shiba-san goes bright red from ear to ear as she stares at the ground in silence. I can tell how nervous she is from the way she's holding my hand. Despite that, I sense no negative emotions coming from her. There's a bittersweet taste crawling along my tongue, like the sweetness from a sour orange combined with coffee. The taste is peculiar, but not unpleasant at all. If I were to give a name to this feeling, what would it be? We wait in silence for the traffic light to change color, then remain in silence as we cross the road. There's no conversation between us. I'm left only sweating, unable to say anything, but neither of us attempts to let go of the other's hand. We finally approach the road where we have to split. It's just a short walk after this corner. I have no idea what I should say. Nothing's coming to mind. It's like I've forgotten every word I know. Just then, Shiba-san squeezes her hand slightly.
もう少しゆっくり歩いてくれる？星野くん、歩幅が大きいんだもん。
Sure, sorry. I just barely managed to stutter out that simple reply. There are less than 10 meters to go now until we reach the intersection. Are those going to be the only words I can muster? For some reason, Shiba-san giggles to herself.
本当に女の子と歩くの慣れてないんだね。
Ugh, my pride.
証明してくれたなと思って、いろんなことを遊んでるわけじゃなかったんだ。
I told you so. Is that what Shiba-san's been worrying about? She really is different from everyone else. The fun you have with friends is completely different from the exaltation you feel when you are with the girl you like. It's almost enough to make me say, "Farewell, other friends. May life treat you well." I'm sure Shiba-san would prefer if we didn't spend this time in silence. Yet, in just a few steps, we'll have to part. I walk as slowly as I can, as if to stop us ever getting there. But even then, this time comes to an end eventually.
星野くんの家はそっちだっけ？
Yeah. I know what I have to do, but I hesitate to let go of her hand and say goodbye. Tomorrow's the start of the weekend. There's no school. I won't get to see Shiba-san for 2 whole days. If I'm going to say something, now's my only chance. But I honestly never expected to feel like this. I start to form words I never thought I'd be able to say. I'm scared. She doesn't seem to dislike any of this, but there's a nagging doubt. Her emotions aren't all sweet, there's a bitterness too. At the end of the day, I can only read her emotions, not her mind.
じゃあそろそろ
Ah, wait. Oh, well, you see, I know what I want to say. That's the first step out of the way. But my mouth just isn't working.
ああ、見て見てお母さん、この間の人がいるよ。
Wait, is that the mom and the kid from the other day? The one that said Shiba-san looked like a dude? Son of a, why now of all times?
あの人お姉ちゃんだったんだね。女の子だ。だって男の人と手つないでるよ。お父さんとお母さんみたい。
これいつもごめんなさいね。
It's fine. We watch the two of them walk into the distance.
星野くんと手をつないでれば、この格好でもちゃんと女の子に見えるんだね。
Shiba-san. Her name bounces out of my mouth. Just gotta go with the flow.
はい。
I still have those tickets to the amusement park that Togakushi-senpai gave me. Would you like to go together sometime this weekend? I want to go with you. What do you say? Silence descends on us once more. I'm unable to raise my face. All I can do is wait for her reply. What will that reply be?
サノバウィッチ。